Hey, what's up, guys? Peace and blessings. Welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. Guys, look, sorry for being late. I had a lot that was going on today, guys. But like I said, they say, oh, it's better what they going through than what we are going through. Okay. But yes, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. I have a lot to go ahead and talk about, which I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and cram it all in 1 hour. I'm gonna see if I can cram it all in 1 hour. I see that someone stopped by, Geraldine Turner. Yes, he stopped by. He said, I have a theory. In my opinion, Karson is related to Arionne. I think that this is scripted because Carlos is from Detroit, and though Karson was better fit for Huntsville, and also Gerard Lynn, if I'm pronouncing it, Gerald Lynn, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, charge it to my heart. Also, I see right here it says I've listened to Karson a few times, and some of her stories didn't stay the same. Her features are too similar to AC. I just think that she shaded in all the places where were moved from MI to Atlanta. Male protected you. Hello, Linda. I see my girl Linda is in the house. Oh, Queenie is in the house. Yes, indeed. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. Welcome, guys, to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Guys, this right here is a lot to go ahead and comb through. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and just see if I can break it down, guys, because like I said, when I call it, trust me, you can take it to the bank, okay? And when it comes to all this stuff right here, I pounded on it. I pounded on it because, like I said, I can go ahead and take the foolish things to conform the wise. And yes, I do. I do agree with Geraldine. I think it is script. I think this is script. If it's not script, trust me, it's something that is easy to go ahead and comb through it because we can see right now when it comes to Karson Bleu, we can see right now, yes, she is on a tour run. It's like she's just on every blogger that's going to go ahead and give her a platform. But like I said, they're going to hear her out. But, you know, I'm looking at it, like I said there and say, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and comb through it. We know if it was something big, trust me, she would be on a very huge platform, okay, with something like that. And that's most likely Tasha K platform. And you don't even hear Tasha K talking about any of this right here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to comb through this because I think I know exactly where all this is coming from. I see Linda Graham say, I was thinking the same thing about Karson and AC might be related, allegedly. I know been working. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to see if I can go ahead and comb through it because, like I said, when it comes to this channel, Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, my channel is not for everyone. And if you cannot take the heat, get out of the kitchen because trust me, today I don't have time. Okay, I'm gonna call it like it is. And if you don't like what I'm saying, oh well, because like I said, everybody is not going to see it the same way, okay? But like I said, at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to be hurt the most, and that's the kids. And you can see right here, some of these people, they don't even really care about what's going on with their kids. All they are worried about is clout chasing, ain't it losing your soul? Tell me what is the purpose and losing your soul? And I was up all last night. I was watching some of Karson Bleu. I was watching some of her, some of the stuff that, the interview she had when she was jumping, bunny hopping from one platform to another. And a lot of stuff has stuck out to me. And one in particular, I saw some past videos that clip. Oh, I don't think I went ahead and put it up, and I don't even have the time, don't even feel like it. Go ahead and put it up because you guys know exactly what I am talking about. When she and Arionne was on Instagram, they had a talk, and she even told Arionne about Love and Marriage in Huntsville. She was interested in that show because she was talking about how, every reality show got to bring the drama. So I guess this is her way of trying to go ahead and bring the drama. And I don't know how, I can just go by what she said, and I'm gonna go ahead and say allegedly. but I'm going to go ahead and break it down so you guys can see exactly how it could have been. Because, like I said, every last one of us, we have an opinion. Now, she said that she was not hired by Letitia, she was hired by Own Network. So that's a red flag right there. Now, she was friends with Arionne Curry, but yet she get a job on Own Network. Make it make sense, guys. Come on, guys, make it make sense. And if I'm talking too loud, guys, just let me know if I'm talking too loud, okay, or too fast. And if I'm talking too fast, like I said, they say you got a lot of stuff that's going on with myself as well, trying to get my son into the military. He worrying about his hair, okay? And I come from a military family, but that's another story for another day. But we're going to go ahead and talk about this right here, how, she was picked, or Letitia went ahead and picked her to do her hair, okay, on the set. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to go and get all into the details because I know you guys know exactly some stuff. Go ahead and fast forward. If I'm talking too fast, just let me know and I'll just go ahead and slow down, okay? But she was doing Letitia's hair on the set, okay? Which, like I say, that's a red flag by itself because we know that she and Arionne was friends, okay? We know all that. We know that they talked, okay? Now, all of a sudden, you waited until you came on that show as being an extra, a plus one of Letitia Scott, and pretty much you was just an extra. They didn't even wanted you to talk. If you did talk, they went ahead and cut it out. So I guess the only way that they can go ahead and bring drama is on social media. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about that right there because, like I said, if you are doing the job, you are doing Letitia's hair, and all of a sudden you was not hired by Letitia, but you was hired by Own Network, then you're gonna bring up some personal conversation. If you want to keep it professional and you saying this business is business, why are you talking about personal business? Why is Arionne Curry's name is brought up? Now, when you went to Tisha with that mess, Tisha had told you don't give energy to it. But you felt like you was threatened by the millimeters that you had to come forth, and you want to go ahead now and detach yourself from Arionne Curry. But yet, Marcel had went ahead and dropped your business address and everything on social media advertising your business. Like I said there and say, guys, it's more to this story, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive deep in it. So again, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, because I know exactly where all this is coming from, which I will say allegedly, okay? But let's go ahead and before I start, guys, into my commentary, like I said, what I think, and I'm going to say allegedly, is that she may have gotten the story wrong when she heard that Martell had audio about Melody giving fellatio. She may have gotten the story wrong because if you go back to the reunion, let me go ahead and play this part right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and break it down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because yes, Martell did say that he had recorded Melody. Yes, he did say that he had recorded Melody of giving fellatio, but he didn't say with him. He said with this other guy that she didn't remember she had fellatio with. So guys, maybe that's the story that Karson had ran with. So let's go ahead and play this right here, and we're gonna dive through it because, like I said, in here is real talk, and we're gonna make it make sense, okay? And if I'm talking too loud, guys, like I said, I had a lot of stuff going on trying to get my knucklehead son out of here, because he don't want to go to, signed up, don't want to go where he need to go, okay? So let me go ahead and play this right here.
Into an apartment, and you were seeing a guy while you were separated, and the guy performed oral sex on you. I gotta be honest with you. You saying you don't remember performing fellatio is kind of odd because I think you would remember putting your mouth on something.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. As I remember, I didn't. But since he's saying...
So, as you can see by that story right there, maybe that's what Karson Bleu is talking about. Because Martell did say, now let me go ahead and play the entire little clip of that scene right here. Martell did say that he had recorded Melody. And so, like I said, if Karson Bleu and Arionne Curry did talk about there was an audio that Martell said that he was going to go ahead and put out, who to say? Who to say that it was not the audio that he mentioned at the reunion? So let's go ahead and play that, because like I said there and say, we run with all this stuff because we want to sit there and put our foot on Martell. But like I said, the truth does not need defending. The truth is going to speak to for itself. And like I said, all this right here, these are grown people. They can stop this in a minute. They can go ahead and they can stop this in a minute. But like I said, they don't want to stop it. And I'm not going to say they, I'm going to say Melody, because Melody is the one that is fame in the fire. And that's why I'm so glad that when it comes to Martell and Arionne Curry, they are not saying anything. Let Melody hang herself. Let Melody hang herself. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt, and those are the children. Because Melody coming off as a bitter Betty. Yes, she is a scorned woman. Like I say, Melody is not the first and Melody is not the last. So let's go ahead and play this right here, and we're going to go ahead and break it down, because I truly believe, yes, that was an audio, but the audio that Martell is talking about is the same audio that he brought on the reunion. And that's when Melody, for some reason, she had caught amnesia where she didn't know if she was having fellatio or whatever it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this right here, because like I said, in here it's real talk. If you cannot sit there and eat the meat and spit out the bones, then you don't deserve to be here. Okay, but we stand on truth. We team right.
She started seeing someone else, and she had mentioned that the fellatio part, right? So she left me for that. I mean, she left me because I was complaining. I was receiving that. That's not right. But no. You're saying she left you because I wasn't receiving certain things at home, but it was much more than receiving fellatio. You know, but you know, that was one of the main things she was doing to other people. Let's be clear, you have no idea what was going on. That's why I say you have no idea what it was. Because she admitted it. She told me that.
Now, right there, Martell has said at the reunion that Melody went ahead and she mentioned that she had fellatio with other guys. So let's go ahead and break this down. Like I said there and say, we're going to be able to cram all this up and get to the bottom of this in 1 hour. And if you have any questions or you want to come on after 30 minutes, I'm on. Do say whatever I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link. If you want to come on, you can come on, but you have to carry them up unless I know you. If I don't know you, you don't have to carry them up.
She admitted that she cheated on you. Yeah. I recorded it all.
Now, did you hear right there? Did you hear right there? Martell said that he recorded it all. Did you hear what Martell say? Let's go ahead and play it again. But see, we tend to forget stuff like this.
Because she admitted it. She told me. She admitted to me. She admitted that she cheated on you. Yeah. I recorded it. I don't care. I'll let you finish. I'm gonna tell the truth. Okay. And the thing is, she's like, I don't. I'm like, but didn't you left me and did that with that guy? Actually, no, I didn't. Go ahead. But did you cheat on Martell? When you and Martell were married, legally married, did you sleep with another man? Whenever we were legal, once I left. No. He said legally married. When I left. Let me ask you this: before Melania was born. Yes, before Melania was born. Did you sleep with another man? No, I did not.
I did not.
Were you sexually? I'm sorry. No, go ahead, ask her.
Yeah, you can ask.
Go ahead. I'll be real specific. Did you perform fellatio on a man?
So I'm gonna be real specific. Somebody performed it on me, and I told you about it.
You told me that you did it. I got the recording.
Why don't you pull the recording up? So let me be specific.
Yeah.
The person he's referring to.
No,
Okay, go ahead.
Did you or did you not?
I just said.
Fellatio on a guy while we were married.
I just told you exactly.
Stop.
I just answered that question. I said someone performed that on me.
Did you perform?
Honestly, I don't remember, and I don't think I did, but I know he did.
Y'all better keep that on
Yeah,
camera.
absolutely.
Now you heard what Martell said. Martell said y'all better keep that on camera. Because see, Melanie, she wanted to sit there and she wanted to tell this bald-faced lie that she does not remember having fellatio with another man. Now, just like Carlos had told her, how can you not remember putting your, pretty much he said, you know what I'm talking about on somebody else. Now, if I'm going to sit there and I'm going to go down on another man, trust me, I'm going to remember it, okay? So, but Melanie was trying to paint that picture clean, and what happened was Carlos King went ahead and called her out. And Martell said, guys, y'all remember this recording. So this right here, like I said, all this stuff is going to backfire on Melanie because that is the recording that Martell was talking about. And guys, if I'm talking too loud, I was already emotional. Now I'm really emotional because like I said, this right here has come too far. This is too much. This needs to stop. But now do you heard what Martell has said at the reunion? Guys, this is what Martell said. He said, you all remember this day because this coming back out. This going to come back up. And he told Melody, he said, I have recorded this of you saying that you had gave fellatio to another man. Now that's the only thing that I can come up that Martell had told Melody, which it was not a threat because he told the entire world at the reunion that he was going to go ahead and he was going to put it out. And the reason why he was going to go ahead and put it out because Mel wanted to go ahead and deny. Like I said, the truth does not need no defending. Mel knew exactly what was going on. Mel knew that it was not a tape, and I will say allegedly, of her and Martell was giving fellatio with each other. And if it was, that was her husband. Okay? So what big deal about that? But the tape that most likely, and I'm going to say allegedly, because to me, at the end of the day, I don't have no money to sit there and wipe my tail with cease and desist letters, which I'm pretty sure a lot is going to come out. Okay? I'm pretty sure a lot is going to come out because these people sat there running after almighty dollars. Okay? So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some cease and desist letters that's going to be at people's doors because Mel could have stopped that. Mel knew exactly what tape that Martell was talking about releasing. And that was the same tape that he mentioned when Mel told that bald-faced lie at the reunion. And that's real talk. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive a little deep because like I say, when I say something, you can take it to the bank. And that's real talk. I see my girl Logical speaking, Donna Davis saying, hello, D. Logical say, I think this whole thing is presented to make Martell look bad. Melanie acting like she's been so abused. However, he never posts the video. Karson is helping dog Martell to get on the show. That's all it is. But she didn't mess all the chances that she have. She messed all the chances as she had because what she's doing is she clout chasing. And the thing about it is that when I was watching the interview, when she was on one of these YouTubers, when she was bunny hopping from one platform to another platform, she brought up her business that she's about to have a grand open and she's waiting for the furniture and all this stuff that she got going on. You know, she's waiting to have that big day. Now, all of a sudden, when you made this big old bang. Now all of a sudden you're gonna have a grand open. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Like I said, this got to be a plot from Todd. This got to be a setup by Todd. This is too much right here. So all of a sudden now she's gonna have that big grand open. Now she got furniture that she's gonna put in her shop. Why? If she's coming from Detroit, from a big city, and she's saying that she got all this stuff going on, why did she go to little old Huntsville? And the reason why she went to little old Huntsville, and like I said, this is for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you are free game. Because she knew that she was trying to sit there and have a foot on that show, using all these people to get where she needed to get. And once she sat there and get to the top or wherever she needed to get, she was going to drop them like hot potatoes, just like she's doing right now. Because you could tell that she don't have it all together. You know you don't have it all together, because when the blogger had asked you, who would you love to do business? And it's not her exact words when it comes to hell, it's not the exact words. So I'm going to say a verbatim. But the blog had asked her, who do you would do business, with her? I guess that's what she's talking about. Melanie, Kimmy. And then she threw in Stormy. But the first said Melanie. The first person she said Melody. And the reason why she said Melody, because she felt that she can go ahead now, she got what she wants. She can go ahead and she can clout chase, which I would have went ahead and said Kimmy, because didn't she do a little video of advertising Stormy's products? Then she was washing her hair and putting condition and doing all this stuff with Stormy's products. Stormy makes 8 figures. So why she didn't say Stormy? I would love to be in business with Stormy, because Stormy got everything that I need. Stormy can help me to boost my business to a next level. What do Melody have to offer for you? You're not into real estate, but Stormy has everything that you need. That's just to show you that this girl she's doing nothing but clout chasing. That's all she's doing. And yes, Melody is a bitter woman. Melody is very scorned. And all these people that's following behind her, these are trauma-bond women and perverted spirits. That's all it is. I see Logic say, I think she wants to be on the show and callers will put her on. Why leave a big city to come to Huntsville? She wants to get on this show, and she will on the Scott side. And like I said, she would have done better sitting there staying Team's T-Squad than Melody, because when Melody does not get what she wants, just like Martell and everybody else says, she's just going to toss her to the side. She's just going to go ahead and toss her to the side. But let's go ahead and we're going to move on from this right here. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Like I said, she came in to do Letitia's hair. She was on the set to do Letitia's hair. Now, all of a sudden that she wants to have pillow talk, wants to put her professional hat on the side and start talking about some stuff that's going on with Arionne Curry. But like I said, the truth does not need defending. Not at all. Not at all. And all this right here, like I said, as you see this picture right here with Martell and Melanie, she ran most likely with the stuff that Martell, pretty much like I had said earlier, that he had said at the reunion. When he was telling Melanie, don't have me to play the audio that he had taped Melanie when she had lied and said that she didn't have fellatio with another man. Okay? And like I said, all you guys want to sit there and come after Letitia and Marcel, but Letitia and Marcel, they have the right to do whatever they want to do. So if Letitia did bring in, which we know now that Letitia didn't bring the girl in, the girl was just couch chasing, she just was trying to get on that show. We know that Tisha didn't pay her. Tisha didn't pay her to come on that show to do her hair. She was getting paid by OWN Network, according to what she had said. She said that she go and she do the hair on a set, and OWN Network is the one that's going to go ahead and cut her a check. So maybe Letitia had liked how she did her hair, and they most likely Letitia probably had paid her a visit. I don't know, because like I say, I'm still combing in through all this other stuff. But Letitia, I don't think that Letitia would have sat there and tried to make friends with Karson Bleu just to get that mail, which if she did, all she had to do is just use Arionne Curry. Letitia could have brought Arionne Curry on the show, which, like I said, when it comes to all this stuff, I think it is script. I think this is the way you guys using Arionne Curry's name. You're sitting there using her as a storyline. Arionne Curry is in the mix of all this. So why Arionne Curry can't come on and tell her story? So if this is the way that Arionne Curry needs to come and defend herself, then have at it. If not, don't talk about her. Don't even put Arionne Curry in the mix of it. Because if I was Arionne, what I would do, I would sit there and throw out some cease and desist letters and have every last one of them served. But when you see this picture right here, yes, Melanie deserved to have a worst nightmare in her face, because what Melanie did, Melanie sat there and she took revenge on herself. She sat there instead of she's being patient and waiting on the Lord. What she did was she took it on her own hand when she sat there and she tried to ruin Letitia and Marcel's marriage by bringing in some woman that, pretty much they said wanted to get paid, and Marcel allegedly on that. And not only that, bringing in Tisha's first cousin. Now, right there, that's grounds for a tick for attack, because that's what I would do. I would do a tick for attack. You trying to destroy my marriage, my family, everything that I build up. And you think that I'm going to just go ahead and just sweep all your stuff under the rug? But yet we got all these millimeters out there, which call them Melanie crazy people, because these people are totally insane. Wants to come down Tisha's throat just because at first they thought that Tisha had brought in Karson Bleu. But if Letitia and Marcel really wanted to be dirty, all they had to do is bring in Arionne Curry. Because like I said, the grave that you dig for somebody else, trust me, you're going to fall in it yourself. Donna said Mel loved to play mind games with her insane fans because she knows that they don't have a life, but kiss her butt, that boosts her ego. And absolutely, and like I said, all this right here, guys, it's going to go ahead and backfire. And Logic says, I think she wants to be on the show, and callers will put on Why Leave a Big City, which I did talk about it. So let's go ahead and get to this part right here. We're going to go ahead and get to this part right here, because like I said, they say this right here is nothing but a setup, and it's going to end up backfiring in Mel's face. Because like I said, you never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. And she should have gotten that note from Tasha K with Star Jones, all this stuff that happened. Found out that, like I said, with Tasha K, a $4 million judgment. You have to ask yourself, is all this worth it? This girl is coming out, Karson Bleu, off of something that she don't have no receipts. It's just a word of mouth. He say, she say, because if it was a word of mouth that Martell was threatened Melody, don't you think that the judge would have sat there and he would have took that case? That's a case. That's called porn revenge porn, or whatever you want to call it. You should have learned that from Nature Boy. So if the judge had proof or the attorneys had proof, don't you think that they would have filed charges on Martell Holt? Do you think? Come on, guys, wake up. Make it make sense. All this stuff right here, like I said there and say, is just opening up a whole can of worms because of scorned people trying to sit there and thinking that they getting over on people. But like I said there and say, it doesn't work like that, because when you sit there and you try to take things in your own hands, it ends up backfiring on you. So all I can sit there and say, ain't nobody can get mad but the devil. So whatever happened is because you are the ones that opened that door. Logie says she is Tisha's friend. Tisha is loyal. Stormy is also a Tisha's friend. This girl is replacing Destiny. She is stronger than Destiny. Tisha hair for the reunion was I have ever seen Karson did it. But like I said there and say, all this right here, they running off it because they think that this girl is on Mel's side. Like I say, this girl, all she's trying to do is get her feet in the door. And if she do get her feet in the door and she do sit there and talk about all this other stuff, trust me, you cannot talk about Arionne Curry without Arionne Curry being there. Come on, guys, make it make sense. How would you like somebody on the show talking about you, even if they want to call you some other name? You know who they talking about, without you defending yourself. Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I want to go ahead and talk about this right here. Let's go ahead and talk about this right here. I know you guys remember this clip right here, this scene right here. Like I said, Melody, she's a very scorned woman, and she plays very, very dirty. Very, very dirty. Do you guys remember this scene right here? And like I said, at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt, and that's the kids. That's the kids. That's the only ones that's going to get hurt, the kids. But do you think that they weren't about it? No, let's go ahead and send them to therapy and they'll be all right. Let's send them to therapy and they'll be all right. Let me see if I can go ahead and play this clip right here. I don't know if I can find it because I did have it all set up. Well, I can't find that clip right there, but you guys remember exactly what was going on. You remember when Mel had took one of her daughters to go and spy on Martell when Martell was at a restaurant with, I guess, Arionne Curry. And one of the child said, "Daddy, we saw you." And Martell was sitting there saying, where were you? And I'm just saying verbatim because, like I said, but you guys know the story. Oh, Mom brought me. Mom, I was with Mom. And what Mel say? That's our little secret. How the heck you gonna have a secret with your small daughter? Her brains is still developing, showing her that your daddy is out there having an affair with another woman. Come on, guys, make it make sense. This does not make sense at all. Would you put your children in something like that? Your children should not even be a part of something like that. That's to just show you guys this stuff just don't make no sense. This is what I call narcissist co-parenting. Narcissist co-parenting. And the thing about it is these people, they are school teachers. And they don't even worry about what the judge is saying, because the judge and the mediator already put everything in place, but they're ignoring all that. So if you keep ignoring all that, sooner or later, Martell is going to get full custody of the kids. He's going to get full custody of the kids. Because Melanie could stop that. And I was watching the video that Melanie put out with a full face of makeup, coming on here talking about how Martell threatened her to put out a tape. Not one time she cracked not a tear. I didn't see a tear came out of her eyes. No way in the world I would come with a full face of makeup and a filter when I know that my husband is out there to try to ruin me. And she said She said that he did not put a tape out there, but he was saying that he was going to put a tape out there. But I still need to go ahead and just talk about it, like she's trying to advocate for other women. All you doing is out there feigning the fire. That's all you doing. Guys, what the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul? Make it make sense. So yes, you're right. So she throw the rock in harder hands. Exactly. But you keep throwing them rocks, it's going to be one that's going to come back on you that you're not going to be able to handle it. You're not going to be able to handle it. Yes, boss baby. You know that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. I thought I had found that clip. Let me see if I can find that clip. But guys, yeah, that was absolutely wrong to put her children in something like that. That's to just show you that these people, yeah, look at right here. Listen.
I'm gonna keep it a secret. Unless you want me to tell you who it is. You guys are my secret crush. No. You all are. We already know. Who is it, Malia? I saw you go to a hotel with her. Yes. But who? I saw you guys were in the elevator. Where are you? The mom?
And not tell me if that's not something. Let me stop that right here. Tell me if that's not something. Would you bring your child, get your children out of their bed, especially your small child most likely would at the time no more than 8 or 9 years old, and get her to go and spy on your husband just to get a TV show, just to put this on a TV show? Because that's all it was. Why would Mel go out and spy on her husband with her children and it end up on the TV show? Guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let's go ahead and continue playing this, because like I said there and say, guys, this right here does not make sense at all.
So she was talking the other night with a girl. Don't say that. No, it's our secret. I got you.
And then she's sitting there telling the child boss baby. She telling the child boss baby, she's saying, this is our little secret. How many other secrets did you tell these children that only grown folks should be listening to? See, you guys don't want to listen to stuff like that. Y'all don't want to hear nothing like that because y'all love to be tickled. Y'all love y'all ears tickled. But in here, like I said, we're going to speak truth. We cannot compromise. It is what it is. Melanie took boss baby when she was following Martell in the hotel with coleslaw. Now, you know that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. Now, anyone that does not condone, they condoning all this, then something got to be wrong with you. If you condoning something like this, something got to be wrong with you. This is messed up. And the thing about it is that they are using their kids. And I'm not going to say they, but this is sad. And the reason why it's so sad, because like I said, when these kids grow up, this stuff that you guys putting on social media, it's not going to go nowhere. So when they start reading all this and start putting all the pieces together, they're going to see who is the common denominator of all this. Because like I said, when it comes to Martell out there cheating, he's not the first and he's not the last. But now these people are divorced. It's time for these people to move on, because like I said, it's like beating a dead horse, wringing an old dirty dish rag. It's over. It's done. But like I said, you never win playing dirty, because what goes around, it comes around. And I don't care how much you're trying to say that God favors you. God does not bless mess. God is not the altar of confusion, but of love, peace, and of a sound mind. And I don't think that Martell would put out a tape of him and his wife and saying it's somebody else. I don't think that Martell would do that. Not if he say that he love his kids. He would never do that to the his mother of his kids. But we already know what the mother can do because she the one aired it out. She the one put all this stuff out. She knew that her marriage was a train wreck. And like I said on several of my videos, what she did was she used her pain for gain. But I couldn't sleep at night like that. That's some money that I don't want. None of I got to get it through the back door. Like I said, guys, and here's real talk. I can't compromise. I can't sugarcoat. Yes, I want clicks and likes. Yes, I want people to support me. But I don't want you to support me if I got to come and tell you guys a lie. Because, like I said, you can't keep running with stuff that you want to run with. We had receipts. One of these bloggers a couple of weeks ago has put a receipt of court documents of Martell and Melody's child saying that her father could come to her birthday. And we saw the receipts. And what do you guys say? Oh no, those made up receipts. Oh no, that's not true. You guys hurry up and try to squash that. But when this girl came out and said that Martell, all they had to hear the word Martell, you guys took it and you ran with it. Why you guys are run with any and everything about what you think Martell have done, but when Melody have done something, you guys don't let her take responsibility or call her out for nothing that she does. Even Marcel said the same thing. Melody does not take accountability of nothing that she does. Why? Why? Something got to be behind this, guys. Something. Somebody got to be getting paid under the table to keep spreading this lies. And that's the only way that I can think of. Somebody is paying somebody. Because no way in the world these people will fight this hard for somebody that they don't know. And the only one that is really cashing those checks is Melody. I mean, they all saying that tomorrow they all come in with t-shirts, millimeter t-shirts, and they writing petitions to get Love and Marriage Huntsville off of the air, off of Bravo Network. Guys, like I said there and say, this is beyond insane. This is crazy. I see Love Jones is in the house. She said, just sick. I don't believe these stories at all. Are you dropping the link? Yeah, I can drop the link. This is messed up, guys. This is messed up. Like I said, I'm team right. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I don't know these people from a can of paint. And half of you guys do not know these people. These people are pass your tail down the street, your tail on fire, most likely wouldn't even pee on your tail. But yet you guys is fighting this hard for these people. Make it make sense. And like I said there and say, you guys got to weigh it out. This is, at the end of the day, it's only a reality show. These people would do any and everything to keep them ratings going up. And maybe this might be it. How you doing, Love Jones? How are you doing? What you got to say,
Hi, how
girl?
are you? Thank you for
Doing
allowing me to
great.
come up.
Hold,
Can you hear
wait,
me?
hold on. Let me see if I hold on. Let me see if I can make
Okay.
it big. Let me take this out right here. Hold on 1 second. Yes, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. What you got to say about all this right here that's going on?
Thank you so much for having me. Is my sound okay?
Could you turn up a little bit? You're kind of low. Guys, if you can hear real good, give me a
Okay.
thumbs up, please. But on my end, you're kind of low, but I'm having problems with my mic anyway.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. I'm with you. I don't believe this story at all. First of all, she's crying about an interview that Arionne did a year ago. Why are you just now talking about that interview that she did with Tasha K? And what does it even matter if he brought her down there to do it? It doesn't even matter because Nobody even, everybody dogged the girl. Nobody cared about the interview. So why are you crying about it now? And then I don't even believe the whole X date thing. I really think if you notice, all this revved up, A, when the court papers came out and she was exposed. B, he got to go on that press tour. I think she's really upset about that because he got more exposure. And that he was able to go on Love and Marriage. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is a way bigger platform. I honestly think she's really bitter and vindictive about that whole situation, and starting with the court papers because she was exposed with the court papers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I truly believe. I think that's where I'm here to feedback.
Oh,
You hear feedback, guys? Let me know if you hear feedback because I have a feedback.
I'm sorry. I don't have
Do,
none. My
see
phone
if
is
you can
so
mute
bad.
your mic right fast, Jones. Yeah, I absolutely 100% agree with what you're saying. I think that it all started because of Martell. Like I said, he have moved on to bigger and better things. He got doors that's opening for him. And the thing about it is that M- Melanie and her fans think that the only ones that can prosper off of this show, and that's Melanie, and that's not right. And they was upset because Martell made it to Real Housewives of Atlanta. He opened up. Everybody is talking about Martell. They basing their storyline behind Martell. But like I said, you can keep your mouth on people that you think that have done you wrong, and when you take matters on your hand, sometimes the Most High God will take it and turn it around, and before you know it, you are on the hot seat. You hear me what I'm saying, Love Jones?
Yes, absolutely. I so agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And I think that all the things that she has done, because it's starting to come out. There was another blogger that exposed how she was connected to somebody else that be inboxing bloggers and trying to spread all this misinformation about the other cast members. And to be honest with you, if you notice what she does, she didn't cry not one tear on that live, but now they're running around talking about she was crying, and it's just, to me, like I said, it's just manipulation. They want to say Martell's a narcissist. She's just as much as a narcissist as Martell, if Martell's a narcissist. And you are correct about her accountability. They don't want to hold her accountable for nothing. Like she's the only woman in the world that got cheated on and had a baby outside of a marriage. That happens to women every day. That don't make it okay to be bitter, or it's okay for you to do shasty and nasty things. She's the reason why all this mess got started on social media. And another blogger came out and exposed her a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, and she uses her clout, she uses buzzwords to get them going. And like I said, I really think she revved up this new campaign because she doesn't like the exposure that Montel was able to get with the press tour and the being on and being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is very pissed about that because, like you said, she thinks she's the only one that's supposed to flourish. Anything any of the other cast members are doing, they're trying to destroy and cause chaos. And it's even a stalking. The thing that they did with Stormy a couple of weeks ago, that was crazy. And they're finding ways to justify now. If Stormy hauled off and beat up that old lady, then what? She lucky
That's
all she
it.
got was a cussing. You don't have no business showing up to that woman's personal warehouse for where she stocks and ships her material out from. Don't
Yeah,
tell me
absolutely.
who goes to warehouse and you don't even own the store to boot to buy stock. Even people that own stores order out of a magazine, or the people come to their store.
That's it. And I talked about that.
That's
Love
these
Jones,
people
see if
make
you
this.
can go out and come back in because it's a
Okay.
feedback. If you have another mic on, turn it off here.
Okay, I'll go back out and try again.
Yeah, come
Thank
back
you
in
for
because
letting me up.
we want to talk about this right here.
Yes, yes. It's so hard to find people that are not biased and that are not fooled
Yes,
and
and
clouded.
trust me, like I say, the world of his own. So don't
Yep.
expect everybody to come to the light, okay? But see if you can
Yes.
drop out and come back in because there
Okay.
is a feedback. I want to make sure that we all can hear you real good.
Okay. All right. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, guys, she'll be right back. It's like it was a feedback. I don't know if you guys heard this, but yeah, it's just absolutely insane. Mel is not the only one that have been cheated on. Like I said, it takes two to tear a house down. It takes two to tear a house down. And Martell even said, Martell said, and Melanie even said it on the show, that Martell was a good father to his children. Now, all of a sudden, that when they are not together, he's a bad father, he's a scum of the earth. Guys, all this stuff right here is coming out of hurt. All this stuff is coming out of hurt. And it's sad that we have to put the kids in the middle of all this stuff. It doesn't make sense, guys. And yes, Love Jones was absolutely right. How these people going around stalking these people's business. And you know good and well, this woman did not go there to purchase anything. And I'm going to say allegedly, but like I said, nowhere in the world that I'm going to say I'm going to purchase something and I'm going to come with a cameraman. I'm going to film these people. But like I say, guys, a lot of this stuff right here, like I said, it doesn't make sense at all. And the only thing that I can come up with when Martell had talked about audio is the audio when Melody was claiming, that she didn't know she was having fellatio with another man. Welcome back, love. I still hear feedback. I still hear feedback.
Okay,
but what I'm gonna do is,
yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go on mute. Hold on. Let me try one thing and see what happens.
Yes, I still hear feedback. Logic, do you hear the feedback? Because I still hear one. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear feedback. Because I know I hear one on my end. But yeah, this is, like I say, guys, this right here is messed up. And the thing about it is they just look for something to say, oh, it's Martell. But like I say, guys, you never win playing dirty. And that's real talk.
Is it better now?
Yeah, she say, let me see, say something. No, I still hear. It got to be, what you using, your phone?
Yeah, I think my phone sucks. That sucks. Because
you using a mic? What you using, headphones?
No, it's just on it's basically on speaker because oh yeah, it's just on speaker. I don't have no headphones.
You don't have a headphone?
No.
I don't know why it's a feedback, but go ahead and talk. I'm gonna just mute my mic here.
Okay. Hopefully I don't sound too bad. Yeah, I like I was saying, it's so rare to find people that are unbiased and that could see. Like I said, nobody's saying that Martell's the best man in the world, but at the same time, we got to be honest. They both are doing petty things. They both have, just been going back and forth and using their children. My whole thing is, her whole thing is now, oh, she don't want to talk about the custody thing. It's over. She want to give her kids privacy. But just last weekend, you played a recording of your child having a conversation with her father on national TV. So it's like you're talking out both sides of your neck, like they claim Martell does. She does a lot of that talking out of both sides of her neck too. She, even with the tea party with Stormy's mother, where her saying why couldn't you be direct and just clearly say that Stormy didn't say that? She gets on Twitter, oh, what I look like caring what people say. You absolutely care what people say. You absolutely get on Twitter all the time and clarify things. So why is it now that you don't care what people say when Stormy's mother is telling you to be direct with clearing Stormy's name? And she does a lot of double talking. She does a lot of little slick. She throws the rock and hides her hand. Now, how did the information get out that this new situation with the young lady who so-called brought the revenge thingy? Can't say that. I don't want your channel to get in trouble. The revenge thingy. How did anybody know that she was Arionne's friend? How did anybody know she even came with Tisha? When last I checked, when I watched it back, Tisha entered the building by herself. Or did I see that wrong? How is all this intricate information getting put out? How did anybody find this girl? How did anybody find this girl's Instagram?
Absolutely. I see Jig Job might be pronouncing the person name wrong. Say follow. I don't know how I follow your channel. Thank you for joining, but I glad I did. Martell, mute your mic, love.
Mm-hmm.
Martell was wrong, but Mel started this show to make him and everyone around him suffer. She had daddy issues. Absolutely. What Melanie, I think, and I'm gonna go ahead and say allegedly because everything that I say, guys, is for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you are a free game. But what I think is that all this stuff that is Melanie doing, I think is coming out of, and I'm not a therapist, a psychiatrist, or any of that. It's coming out of past hurt. I don't know if it's childhood trauma or whatever, but how can you say that you are in your peace, but yet you on social media 24/7? Make it make sense. What you think about that, Love Jones?
Absolutely. That's why I said, and that's my whole point. You ain't at peace because if you was at peace, you wouldn't be on your social media. She be adding flames to, you know what I'm saying? She add fire to the flames to the whatever, you know. She be adding rocks to the little fire that her little people be starting. Like I said, there's a lot of information that doesn't make sense that got out. How was this girl even exposed? How was anybody supposed to know that this girl was so-called Arionne's friend? And another thing that tripped me out, you so-called had a conversation with the girl. You don't have a problem with the girl. You in fact came out and told people to leave the girl alone, but you couldn't do that for the rest of the cast members? Now all of a sudden, this is a girl that you claim was Arionne's friend, but now that she's not Arionne's friend and she looked like she's helping you, but she came with Tisha, but now you have the wherewithal to tell your people to leave her alone because she helping you push this narrative about this revenge situation. And the revenge situation, why would you even be in the uproar? Because it never even happened. You're claiming that this was a plot from 2 years ago, technically 4 years ago. How old are their kids? Because she's claiming that they wanted Arionne to put this out when Arionne was pregnant. How old is this? Why are we now trying to bring this up? And then they're going to claim this man's abusive. He wasn't abusive. He all of a sudden abusive. It's just too much labels they're trying to put on him. I can get, yes, everybody can agree that he did you wrong. He was not a good husband. You know what I mean? We could all agree on that, but I feel like you're going way too far, and it's not okay. Like everything he's trying to do, y'all trying to destroy, but then y'all be the same people to call him a deadbeat and he can't financially support his kids, but then y'all are trying to attack his business and tear down his business, which would benefit his kids. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's like working backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's hustling backwards. How much sense does that make? And I really feel like if Martell's such a bad person and you so much of God got you, then you know vengeance is the Lord. So you don't got to be out here doing all the nasty things that you've been doing. It doesn't make
And
sense.
the thing about it is, Love Jones, mute your mic.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is that they love to sit there and put the Lord's name in it. How could you put the Lord's name in it and you on social media sitting there putting all this mess out, destroying your family? That does not make no sense at all. I mean, God got this. If God got this, then why don't you let God have it? Why are you helping God to do his job? That's just to show you that these people, I mean, it's like these people, they just don't have it together. These people, it's not right. These people is chasing almighty dollars and don't care who they throw under the bus. Because like I said, all this stuff right here, just like you said, Love Jones, happened years ago. Why all of a sudden that they bringing it out right now? I see my girl finally came on. Yes, indeed. How are you doing, Logical? I see my girl finally came on. Yes, indeed. How are you doing, Logical? Wait, it's a bad feedback. It was a bad feedback. I mean, she tried to come on, but it was a bad feedback. I don't know what's going on. I guess some of us don't want us to tell the truth. That's what I think. You see what I'm saying? But you can continue talking, Love Jones. Love Jones, you can continue talking. You have some more to say? Well, she must be on mute. Yeah, but guys, this right here, like I said.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
you got
sorry.
something else to say?
Yeah, I just want to thank you, and I'm so glad that you see through all the foolala. Like, um, a good percentage do, and I believe what Martell said about her a long time ago. Melanie uses people, and then when she don't have no use for them no more, she finds ways to get rid of them, and that's when the cult comes in. You know what I mean? Like these people are like sick. Like the things they do to happily think that she's gonna be blessed or they're gonna be blessed. Lord, God don't bless no mess. So y'all in the midst of mess, y'all causing havoc and chaos and wreaking all this in other people's lives and think y'all supposed to be blessed. That don't even make no sense. And like how spiritually connected are you to even believe that you're gonna be blessed when you're trying to destroy other people? One thing I was taught, when you try to dig a hole for somebody, you better dig one 10 times deeper for yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna fall 10 times deeper than the hole you tried to dig for somebody else. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for letting me up. I hate that my sound is messed up. Hopefully, I'm able to catch you live again and come up
Yeah,
and share with
please
you.
come back. Please come back. I
Yes, I
love
definitely
when,
will.
people come in and, like I said, we're not here to sit there to, be team this person. I'm team right.
Right.
I stand on my truth. I'm just going to call it like it is because, like I said, at the end of the day, I do not know these people from a can of paint. Okay.
Right.
But thank you for joining
Exactly.
my live. I hope,
Thank
next
you so
time,
much for
we won't have
having
that
me. I'ma still
feedback.
be in. Yep, I'ma still be in the chat. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very, very much.
Yep, you have a beautiful weekend, and
You
I'm
too. Have
definitely
a blessed
subscribed.
day.
So I got my notifications on, so I'll
Okay, love.
definitely be
Thank you very much.
around.
And make sure
Yep.
you come on. I guess next time it might work. I don't know what this was
Yeah,
this time.
hopefully I'll try to get some headphones that are better. I think it's probably the quality of my phone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All righty.
All
All
right.
right. You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
day.
You too.
All righty. Logic, see if you can come on right now. I dropped the link. See if you can come on right now, Logic. Yeah, Jing Jung says that Mel's fans likes to claim Melanie is in danger, but Mel likes to poke the bear. I bet she told her daughter to invite him to her party just so she could set him up. And like I said, I even talked about that. That is not the first time Mel had decided to allow uh, Martell be a part of something or those kids and then change her mind. You remember when they went on the vacation where Martell had asked Melody, can the kids go to the book signing? And Mel said, yeah, it's okay. The kids could come to the book signing. And all of a sudden, Mel must have sat there and started getting these demons in her head and changed her mind and told Martell that the kids was not coming because the kids had to attend a funeral. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Like I sit there and say, all this stuff right here, the sad thing about it is that it's playing on TV. And that's the sad thing about it. Logic say, I am trying to hook up my headphones. I don't think you need headphones. See if you can come on without the headphones. I think it was something with Love Jones, her phone. I think she had another mic that was on. Because sometimes when you have another mic that's on something else, on your phone, then you're going to get that feedback. So try to link this time and see if you can come on. But yeah, guys, like I said, in here, it's not to sit there and try to beat on one person. It's just to call it as it is. Like I said, what happened to Martell and Melody, like I said, that's life. It's a part of life. He's not the first and he's not the last. But do we continue to put our foot on this man's neck? No. Just because he may not have been a good husband, that does not mean that he's not a good father. That's how, I look at it.
He's not a good father.
Now, wait, let me see. Sound like I hear feedback. Yep.
He's not a good father. Not really.
Yeah, it's still a feedback. Yep, it's still a feedback. Let me see. Yep, it's still a feedback. Wow, I sure want to hear Logic speak. She said, I'm trying to hook up my her headphone. Maybe the headphones might work. Yeah, try the headphones and see if the headphones gonna work. Because I only stay on an hour anyway. So if you come on, I'll go ahead and stay on a little longer. Ugh. Yeah, guys, my day didn't start it off good at all. I was supposed to come on around about 11 o'clock, and then I changed it to 1 o'clock. Oh, trying to deal with my knucklehead son, my 23-year-old son. Oh, he went ahead and he played football at Texas in Texas, broke his arms. Well, broke one of his arm, and I'm just having going. He acting like a big huge baby. Logic, please
Hello,
let it come
hear
through.
me?
I can hear you real good now. What did you do?
I put the headphones in.
Okay, girl, I am so glad that you are here. Oh my God, you made my day when you came on. I say, oh my God, she just got to get this mic together. How are
I'm
you
glad to be
doing?
here. I hope my dogs don't kick up.
Oh my God, girl, I am so glad
I'm
to have
great.
you on. Girl, we're
I am
gonna rack
great.
up now. Girl, we're gonna do damage now. Iron sharpens iron.
Okay.
You-
I'm still not sure if I got this hooked up correctly. Can you hear
There's
me
no
clear?
feedback. I could tell you that. Can you hear me real good? Logic. Well, we're gonna get that together.
Yeah,
Trust
I
me.
can hear you. But it looks like it's some,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, I can hear you real good. Can you hear me? As long as you can hear me.
Okay. Okay, we'll try this. Yeah, Love Jones
All
gave me
right.
a little inspiration to try
Yes, girl, but this is too much, huh? In my unbirther's voice, this is too much.
it. Yes, it is. It is too
So, what do
much.
you think about you? Do you think is what you think about all this stuff that's going on right now? What you think? The motive behind all this.
I really think
You can hear.
Karson is brought on to help to make Martell look bad. That's what I think.
So you think that Karson is trying to make Martell look bad?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I
Yes,
absolutely
I do.
agree. I think it's just, I think now that she found a spot, in Melanie's, a clout chasing, I think now she figures she can take this opportunity and run with it. You can hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I think she's
Yeah.
taking this opportunity and just trying to run with it, because she figured now, oh, I'm with the millimeters now. I'm not going to go ahead and cross them. Now I could go ahead and get my business started. And I'm going to say allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, they're all fired up about it. All of her fan base is fired up about this.
And the thing about it is that her fans, like I say, she can sit there and she can stop all this. And the reason why she can stop all this because she have control of this narrative. But it's like she's getting a kick out of it. That's how it looked like to me. It's like she loving every bit of it. But like I said, that is the father of your children. And at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt, and that's the kids. You got your mic together?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what about the
can you hear
kids?
me
Because
clear?
I can hear you real good. What did you think about the
Good.
kids? Like I said, at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt the most, and that's the kids.
Yeah.
I think she probably was having problems with her mic, guys, but she's going to try to come back on. I see she went ahead and dropped. But yeah, like I said, guys, at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt is the kids, and it looked like no one is trying to, but Martell is come to a solution what's best for the kids. If grown folks can go ahead and move themselves out the way and just be co-parenting to the kids, then I think that everything is going to be solved. But if everybody is trying to get a piece of the pie and throwing everybody under the bus, then no solution is going to come out that. And at the end of the day, like I said there and say, the only one's going to go ahead and get hurt, and that's the kids. Because it's just have gone too far. And when it comes to Karson Bleu, like I said, she's saying that Arionne has set up some back pages or whatever, under some other name. But do you have proof that it was Arionne and Martell? And if you cannot sit there and provide any receipts but just word of mouth, then you got to be careful. You should learn from all the stuff that had happened with Tasha K and Cardi B. Okay. Yeah, I have to get this together. Next time I will be ready. Okay, Logic. I sure wanted to be on. Yeah. But thank you for, always supporting me, holding me down. But like I said, guys, this right here, all I can see, I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to hit Love and Marriage in Huntsville. It's just going to be played out on social media. So you know what it's all about. If you have, this much stuff that is going on, why they didn't let you tell your story on Love and Marriage in Huntsville? Because I didn't see where Karson Bleu, I didn't see she said not one word on that show. She just was sitting down like an extra. That's all she was sitting down. She said that she had said some words back and forth to Letitia, but they went ahead and cut it out. Well, maybe they cut it out because it wasn't relevant. What type of beef that you have with Tisha when Tisha was the one that had brought you on as a plus one? It doesn't make no sense. And not only that, Tisha is not the one that makes the call. It's production. It's producers. Mel, she's an executive producer. She didn't know that you was coming on. Come on, guys. There's a lot of stuff like this you guys don't ask. Because I'm pretty sure that she had to sign a contract when she came on that show. So like I said, all this stuff right here to me, it's just script. And maybe they went ahead and they cut it out because they cut that scene out because they know if they bring up just one name, the first name of Arionne Curry, they know they're gonna have to either make her part of that show or they better be ready for a lot of legal paperwork. Okay, a lot of legal stuff that will take place. I see where Logic says, yes, I think it will be on social media and not hit the show. I do believe Karson will be on the show. Well, like I said, I would love to hear, your point of view when it comes to Karson Bleu, because I think that the jury is still out when it comes to her, because she says that she's a cosmetologist and she's a professional cosmetologist. And I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I've been one since I was like 18. I've been doing hair since I was like 12 years old. And I understand when you have people to sit in your chair, you like a therapist, you like a doctor, you like a life coach, people tells you, their problems and all this other stuff. But all of a sudden, you guys want to go ahead and talk about Arionne Curry. To me, all that's doing is just open up a can of worms. But you never win when you play dirty. And I just hope that, Mel, just for the sake of her kids, and for all this stuff that's going on out there, I just hope that, she just put a cease to all this and stop fanning the fire. Logic said they cannot control AC to bring her on. Karson is coming on the show. Yeah, I want to see, because I don't understand. I really wanted to hear your point of view when it comes to stuff like this. But guys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. Logic, try to see if you can email me. I might come on maybe later on tonight, around about 6 o'clock, since I came on early. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and set a live up around about 6 o'clock, and we can go ahead and talk more about it. And I would love to have you a part of my panel. So if you could come on around about 6 o'clock, let me know if you're available around 6 o'clock, because if you are, I could go ahead and set it up. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down right here, and we're gonna go ahead and talk more about it, because I'm trying to see, what's going on, when it comes to all this stuff right here with Arionne Curry and Karson Bleu. Like I say, if Melanie was really thinking of her kids, none of this would be public. I will come back later. Okay, yeah, see if you're gonna be ready at 6. I'm gonna go ahead and set up another. I'm gonna set it up right now, and I'm gonna set it for 6 o'clock Central, my time. Thank you again. Thank you guys for joining my live Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Like I said, this channel is not for everybody. It's only for people that's seeking the truth, that stand on their truth. If it doesn't fit, just like the late Johnny Cochran said, you must quit. So guys, with all that, guys, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to try to see if I can be back around 6 o'clock Central. So make sure you come enjoy live, guys. All right. Talk to you later. So make sure you have that mic and everything set up, because I will drop that link. Okay. All right, guys.